You are a friend of Bob Dylan, another New York City addict who played reggae during the 70s. But most of all, I read that during the 70s, you were a friend of Bob Marley.
Yes.
Could you tell us where and when you met him?
Yeah, we met outside of Max's Kansas City. It's a bar that used to be the most exciting, popular bar in the country, maybe in the world at that time. Everybody came to that place. You know, it was a place to hang out, and there were lines outside. You couldn't get in. You know, that's where the golden rope was created. Unless you're, in quotes, a special person, you can't get in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so everybody could go in, and we'd hear music played and stuff. And one night, Bob Marley and Bruce Springsteen did some shows over a period of a week. Marley would play first; he was the opening act, and Bruce was the closing act.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a momentous week. I still have a cassette of one of the shows. You know, I was more interested. I mean, Bruce is a friend of mine,
mm-hmm.
but I was more interested in Marley. You know, I mean, I love reggae, and I was just becoming acquainted with it. I had already been to Jamaica, recorded at Dynamic Sound, and then when I met Marley outside of Max's Kansas City, and I had my album with me. And I showed him, you know, that I had recorded at Dynamic Sound, and he made a joke with me, like he was playing with me a little bit, but in a nice way. Ah, man, yeah, man, really cool. That's a cool album, man. You know, hey, you think you're really cool? You're doing the reggae, man. You know, so it's just like that. You know. Meanwhile, down the line, in years to come, he would say that the only person in America who knows anything about reggae is Garland Jeffreys. You know, and that was an honor. So we have met several times
mm-hmm.
over the years, and I of course know his band and knew all the players, and a couple of them played on my album, so my Ghostwriter album. Wyatt Lindo, the keyboard player, the brilliant keyboard player of Marley, played with me and others, you know, and I would speak with Marley from time to time. I'd come and see a show, and I remember when he was sick, he started to get sick. And no one thought that it would be that serious, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then it became clear that something really serious was going on. And I called him. I was in Germany at the time, and I called him. He was also in Germany in a clinic. And I called him. I spoke with him on the phone, and I'll never forget it. You know, I spoke to Rita Marley. She picked up the phone, and then she got Bob, and he came to the phone, and he said, "Yeah, man, really, everything cool, man. Everything is cool, you know, man." And he said some words like that, you know, like it's in the hands of Jah. That's what he said. His life was in the hands of Jah, you know. And so be it. A few months passed, and he passed away, and he was a giant. He did some great things. And he is the kind of guy that could talk about things about the people and wanting to help the people, wanting the people to realize themselves, wanting people to really develop. And he could talk about it with ultimate sincerity. You didn't think he was trying to sell anything or anything. He was a powerful force.